breast cancer. Yep, they had breast cancer. Get your popcorn, big story. So 3 years ago, after I went to the local caravan for breast checking, and I just thought, oh, no worries, just no stress at all. So I squished my princess boobs into the monogrammy thing. They were pretty big boobs, so they had to squash them like a pancake. Just at the local caravan thing in my local town. But then I got a letter in the mail. And of course, Wendy, with nothing breezy happening in her life, it's just a letter. That's just a letter saying thank you for putting my boobs out on a pancake slicer. Oh no, would like you to come over to the city for another test. So Princess Wendy packs up her dog, just thinking, it's just a little check-up, just a little chat, because I'm 78 now, so my boobs are getting pretty old. So chucked my pig hunting dog in the car and off we went to the city to get another test, thinking nothing was of it. Well, that day turned into a big disaster. Let me make a cup of tea. It's going to take a little while. I'm still here. So Duke and I drove over to the city. On the letter it said bring a support person, but I didn't think anything of it. I don't need a support person. It's just a little check-up. I'll just take my dog instead. Duke can be my support person. We thought we'd make a day of it and go shopping. I went to the breast cancer centre first before shopping. Well, I didn't get to go shopping after. I got told I had breast cancer. It was funny because when I walked into that breast cancer hospital, there was a funny feeling about it. And I remember it being a Tuesday. And Tuesdays is the day that they get all the referrals that the scans weren't good, that they were going to tell. And the nurses were looking at me, oh, she's going to be told soon. Yeah. So I can't remember what time my appointment was, but I was there till like 6 o'clock at night. They did biopsies, 6 biopsies, probably because I had to drive an hour to the hospital to get the breast cancer sorted out, and I could see the breast cancer was on this side up there. I told my sons it was the cancer was the shape of a phone, because back then I had a phone that was a flip-flop, and I used to put it in my bra. Naughty. And I told my sons that the cancer was the shape of a phone. Funny. Anyway, I thought I was pretty cool at that stage because my 28-year marriage had just ended, which I was terribly sad about and shocked. Alan decided that he wanted to live a separate life. I was quite enjoying life. I'd got over it. It was only like 3 months after, and I thought I was pretty cool, being single and all that. Well, I soon got put back a few steps. Wendy Ross, you're being diagnosed with breast cancer. I didn't have any insurance because I was newly separated. Alan had decided to leave, and I had no insurance. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was a blubbering mess. Who's going to love me? I'm by myself. I'm going to have scarred bosoms. Who's ever going to love me with no bosoms? Anyway, we kept on going back there for meetings and checks. My lovely mother came with me. One of my sisters was my best supporter. And so this is part 1. So anyway, I rocked on in there. They told me I was in shock. Big shock. I rang my sons, my husband. I couldn't get hold of him. He was doing his new life after 28 years. And I don't hate him, but I just want to say how stressful it was. It was a hell year. Breast cancer. My Alan had left, 28 years of marriage had finished. We lost $200,000 in a leaky building in Mount Maunganui. I had to rehome dogs. I lost 5 teeth with radiation. I did 8 weeks of radiation to kill the cancer. Anyway, this is just part 1, but this is what I'm going to cover across. So if anyone's going through it, they can get through it. I got through it and I'm still living and I'm still crazy and I'm happy, so... Yeah, so when you're on public, the operation, we kept on going over for meetings with my mum, and we said, well, when is my son's 21st is soon? I can't have a big 8-hour operation. That's how long it took, 8 hours. I lost a lot of blood. Anyway, we're going over every Tuesday for meetings, and I knew that they operated on a Wednesday, the public hospital. Forget who my surgeon was. It was a lady with red hair. She's very, very famous. And I said, now you operate on a Wednesday, I hear. So can you go and check your calendar what Wednesday it's going to be? She said, haven't you got a letter yet? I said, no, I haven't. My son's 21st is coming up soon and I want to be 2 weeks out of my surgery before his party. So she went back, she came back and, right, this is when it's in, Wendy. So other people that don't have insurance, make sure you push your date of your surgery, because next minute it can be 3 months and that cancer can grow in 3 months' time. So I'm not very prepared telling this story. So this is just part one. So I'm just going with it. I'll see what the response is after this. Let me change my outfit to keep you entertained. There you go, little cowboy hat for you now. Yes, I was lucky. The cancer was up here. It was only probably the size of my thumb. So it was, we got early detection is the key, ladies. Early detection. I was never good at checking my boobs, but I would always go, because I'm 78 years of age, I was entitled to the free caravan checks. In New Zealand, they have a little breast cancer caravan that goes around all the local towns, and I could go there, anybody over 15, of course I was 78, so I could go and get a free test, and they flop your boob up there and they get it like a toasted sandwich maker and they press it down and they put a bit of butter and a bit of tomato sauce and a bit of mayonnaise just to juice it all up, and my boobs were like squashed like a piece of ham. The other one was like a piece of cheese and a toasted sandwich. I'm trying to be funny. It's good to make a joke of it, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Look at those bosoms. They look quite good there, eh? But I won't show you the scars. Pretty big scars. And I've got 3 tattoos. One in the middle for the radiation, and one on that side and one on that. Just a dot. I don't have any tattoos, but scared of needles. But I have got 3 tattoos on my boob. Tiny little dots. So when I had my radiation, my 8 weeks of radiation, and I was so lucky because we still had that apartment over in the Mount, but we had to sell it. But I could get my radiation done over at Mount Maunganui, and I could stay every night at the apartment, so I didn't have to travel an hour for radiation. So anyway, what was I going on about? Oh, my tattoos. Yeah, so they give you a tattoo so they know where the radiation machine can, I just lie on the bed and it would go zzz, and then find the tattoo and it would know where to zap the radiation. So that's why I wear a lot of pink for breast cancer, and pink ribbon. Oh, I've got even a ribbon on too, so that's perfect. Anyway, so this is part one. It's Sunday and I'm a bit tired, so that's all I can do today. I'm still on breast cancer medication for 5 years. I think I have to go Tuesday for my next test. So that's why I'm doing this video. So I'm just doing this just to help people out and let them know how you can save yourself from breast cancer. I was extremely lucky. I hope this wasn't too long, but we'll see how it goes, see what response I get from it, okay? So part 2 tomorrow. Love yous all. Wendy from New Zealand. Breast cancer talk. Check your boobs regular, ladies. You men, check your ladies' boobs. That's a good way you can get intimate with your ladies. Darling, it's time to check your breast cancer boobs. Just chill. Let's have a little check. Maybe a Sunday, every Sunday, guys, go and get your lady. Say, come on, I'm not going to do anything else with you. I'm just going to check your boobs, okay? Check for any lumps and save your wife or your girlfriend or your, I was going to say mother. No, you can't feel your mother's boobs. Oh, my God, delete. Anyway, see you tomorrow.